So if you've been watching for any length of time, you know how much I love these cars. I mean, I have two. I have Bruce, the 2023 Camaro LT1 in the shark skin metallic. I apologize for this light, very bright. But I love the car so much that when the dealership didn't want to give me enough for the previous one, I decided to keep it. And there we have the Dirty Daily, still serving me well on a daily basis. And with such love for these cars, it could lead to emotional decisions. I did a thing not long ago. Number 3. This one's a little special to me. Let me explain. Allow me to introduce you to the Project. 1999 Catfish Camaro. It is a V6. And I know it's only a V6, and I don't know why we say only a V6, because these V6s do put out a good bit of power for what they are. This one's a little sentimental. You see, I owned this one before. Sold it about 10 years ago because it was broke. I couldn't fix it. I got into the intake manifold gasket and doing some stuff, and I didn't have the know-how at the time. And then sold it. Dude fixed it. Was running for a while, and then at one point the fuel pump died. It was the guy's father that was dumping the money into it, and he passed away, so he's unloading all this guy's cars. So the opportunity came up for me to reacquire it. Don't ask me how much I paid. I'm not going to tell you, because no matter what number I give you, you're going to tell me I paid too much. But I decided to reacquire it for the wife. She loves this car. I love this car. She really likes T-tops, and she, unlike any Camaro I've ever had, she liked this one the most, and she wants to have it for her daily driver. So we're going to try to make that happen. But I got some work to do. Come check it out. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. Memories, yes. Well, here it is. 6 years of sitting under a lean-to have not been kind. The airbag is mildewed. I've done a couple little test cleaning spots, like I pulled the AC knob off and cleaned that proper just to see. And I think it's going to clean up pretty well, but yeah, I got some work to do. Oddly enough, the headliner is in about the same condition as I remember, if not just a little dirtier, but the fabric's not hanging down, so that's good. I still got all the floor mats that are with it. It's just going to be a lot of work. But yeah, mildew everywhere, or most places. One thing I really like is that it still has the plastic covers that go on the T-tops to keep from burning your head, which is advantageous for someone like myself. Put a new battery in it. It comes up showing 182,000 miles, which means it's very, very few miles been put on it since I sold it. It was at 180. I believe, when I did sell it. So this has fewer miles than the Dirty Daily. So, you know, there is that. So it's just a quick overview of the interior. A lot of cleaning to do. And you know, there's no telling what else I'm going to find. I haven't seen any real evidence of critters living in it. You know, no mouse poo that I can find. So that's a good thing. But, you know, there's lots of pine needles and leaves and everything. But that's an overview of the interior. Let's go ahead and let's pop the hood. And let's see what I'm dealing with. This is going to be fun. What in the fuck have I gotten myself into? Well, shit. How many times have I said it in this video? I got some work to do. Oh, God. This is... I don't even know where to begin. Obviously, everything's filthy. I mean, I topped off the antifreeze, so it didn't need much. It looks like it's holding fluids. I mean, I painted this plenum black. I did that. If I find that picture, I'll put it up. It's got oil. It's got power steering fluid. So, the first priority, obviously, is to get it running. And hopefully you guys can help with that as time goes on in this series of videos. I think the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and wash it. That won't cost me nothing. Maybe give the car a little self-esteem and it'll feel like starting. That's what we'll start with. Stay tuned. Until next time, I'm JR, and I am out.